We have Salamander S4. It's time to get turbo. So today for our Beyblade show, we're taking a look at the starter, Salamander S4. However, credit where credit is due for how we're able to obtain this. Shout out to Amare from the Tekensen Public School. Big shout out. Now, Salamander S4 will be doing coverage for it. So this Beyblade is a balance type Bey. The parts are D51, which is 12, and TB01-S, which is a Slingshock and a Switch Strike performance tip. Let's take a look. So Salamander S4 is a starter Beyblade, comes with a launcher. So I was actually super surprised with this. So first, let's go over the whole Bey. So to be covering this, the parts is Salamander S4, which is the layer, 12, which is not new disc, we already know 12, and operate. We're going to be comparing this to the TAKARA TOMY version. First thing to obviously show, this is compatible with a level chip. It is a weird fit, but if you want to use a TAKARA TOMY level chip, I don't recommend it. But if you want to, you can try to fit it in. Very surprising actually, because this is actually not too bad for Hasbro's ROB. This is the TAKARA TOMY one. So just to show you real quick, actually, better than that, actually line it up. So 12 discs are always going to be different, so it's really cool. Look at this. So this is Hasbro. You can see not too far off from the TAKARA TOMY version. So you can see the TT one in terms of the stickers. They pretty much got almost everything covered, other than like a few minor things. I always mention that because a lot of people want to nitpick for those stuff. So other than that, it's not too bad. Obviously, there's no metal, which I will do the weight comparison in a second. 12, obviously the same, and also a lot of people are wondering if this is just stationary, if it's just only 10 bladed, because the thing is with Salamander, there's the 10 bladed mode and 5 bladed mode. Yes, you can switch, which I'll do it right now. So before it was in 10 bladed, had the same lock gimmick, so now you can put it in its 5 bladed mode, as we can see right here. So that was good. I did think maybe, just maybe, they might not have it, but Hercules and Leopard kept the same gimmick, so it was safe to assume that it would too. Now, operates. TAKARA TOMY's operates very simple. So, for defense, you keep it in the middle. For attack, well, defense, you pull it up. For attack, you push it to the side, and you push this little lock-in system down. And then after for attack, it sort of like jumps around the Bey. That's the old gimmick with this Bey. So get this. This is actually where I prefer Hasbro over TAKARA TOMY. So look at this. We're going to get this Bey here. So this is operate. So same labeling for defense and attack, right? So look, very easy pushing system to get it into attack. Is it as far off as TAKARA TOMY? It's pretty much this, almost looks like exactly the same difference on the performance tip. It doesn't have one, it doesn't have two. It has 4 different modes, counting the Slingshock mode. Look at this. So you pull, you twist it, and look at this. Look at this! And look, you can have it in attack super flat too. So that means, which is what I was hoping they were going to do, you have your defense mode, your attack mode, your Slingshock defense mode, and your Slingshock attack mode. 4 different modes. That is pretty cool. That's actually something I was hoping they would actually do with Operate. So Operate keeps the same gimmicks and adds something else that's pretty interesting. So I'm sure we're all wondering how tight this Bey actually is. I am myself. It's the slopes are decent. The slopes are decent for this Beyblade. It's not crazy. It's not by an insane amount. It's decent. So what I do actually want to do is I do want to get out the scale that I always use for videos, and we're going to be seeing. I think it's quite a difference. I can feel a difference. Look, TAKARA TOMY is 21 grams. Hasbro, I think it should be 10. Let me move it. 10.6, that could round to 11, but that's basically almost half. A little surprising, I guess. TAKARA TOMY's Operate is 7 grams. Hasbro's Operate is 6 grams. So that is quite a bit of a difference, I will say. I am a little surprised. Not really. The full Bey, 44 grams TAKARA TOMY, Hasbro should be, I think, minus 10. Alright, 32 grams, so it's, I think that's, what is that 8 grams of difference? 11? Oh yeah, right, because, oh yeah, that's bigger difference. I thought it was like 40. Yeah. Alright, so, what are you gonna expect? I also actually noticed something. The gaps on Salamander, because with TAKARA TOMY, obviously since the metal's there, they put those headless screws there to put it around it. Hasbro, they don't fill that part in, it's just like deep inside, so that's gonna be a little bit weird, I guess, for the weight for the bay. I'm gonna be testing this out. I'm gonna do 4 different test launches in this stadium that we have, and then after another 4 in the actual Rail Rush Bay Stadium. We have to do a lot of testing with this bay. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Defense mode. You know, they did a decent job with Salamander. They did a decent job. Ignoring all the cuts for it, obviously, that they do with these turbo products. It's not that bad. Alright, let's try this in attack mode. Now, in attack mode, it should be a little bit jumpy. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, you can see it is a little bit jumpy. That's just like the anime, and I like it. Heat Salamander. Heat Salamander, yeah, that's a little bit of a name difference. Not too bad. It is a little bit unbalanced. With Operate, you know, I'm not really a fan of Operate's attack. That's just in general. I still think, though, it's really cool that Salamander does have that sort of really gimmicky thing. Let's try now in Slingshock mode how the jumpy gimmick's actually going to perform in attack. An attack, I guess. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You can see the attack mode. It's like a flat thing on Operate, and it's I think that actually is kind of cool. I like it. So you still get the little imbalance with Salamander. Let's put it in defense attack. Or Slingshock mode. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Obviously, I haven't tested it out. I'm assuming for battles, this base should perform pretty well. Quotation marks on pretty well. I was a little surprised. I was kind of hoping they would do that, knowing how they did the gimmicks. I'm impressed. It looks so cool. So that was Heat Salamander. What I'll be doing now, I'll get some Switch Strike bays, and I'll get some Turbo bays. We'll do like a whole session of battles. We'll see. I'll see if I'll do maybe Turbo bays, 10-bladed mode, Hasbro bays, Hasbro Evolution bays, 5-bladed. We'll see how this bay performs. Right, let's try some bays. Genesis Valtryek for one of the bays we'll be testing out. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This is 5-bladed defense. Salamander, can you hold up? Should be able to hold up in stamina. Yeah. Alright, let's try it actually in attack, because I'm actually curious on seeing it in this stadium now. Operate's silly, so I'm not really expecting Operate to do anything crazy. Let's try Operate in flat attack, just to see. So I'm mostly just testing out on Genesis Valtryek, seeing how well it actually performs. After that, I'll do normal defense. I think I'm probably on a heavier bay, or heavier layer. Operate has some potential to actually be used. I'm not really that much of a fan of Operate. Salamander, it seems like it's okay. Let's try against Legend Spryzen. Seems like I left in an attack. Alright, Legend Spryzen, we'll try it again. Okay, let's try our next Bey. Let's try Genius. I think Salamander is just gonna be like a solid 7, most likely. We'll see. We'll see. It does have some cool changes to it. I just don't know if it does give that weight for its impact. I know Salamander and Hercules has been used, well, the layers have been used a lot in competitive play. So maybe Salamander on bearing could be worth something. That's what actually I was thinking. Obviously not Salamander 12 bearing, but bearing's not too bad of an option for trying out Salamander. I think I've seen some players actually try to use that. Salamander and Hercules are really used a lot. I do think the layer still could probably be used for the Hasbro meta, but you know, it does vary, obviously. Let's try Satoon. So I don't think it'll burst it. I at least want to see it do some damage. It does actually give those hits, and that's a good thing. Just like TAKARA TOMY would. So the performance for this is alright, I guess. It is losing, and I am taking notice of that. What I actually want to do now is put it in its 5-bladed mode, and we're going to actually see it go up against another, well, maybe we'll go up against some Turbo Beys, I guess. Let's try, you know, Vice Leopard. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Salamander. Hey, to be fair, the slopes aren't actually moving too much. Let's try Ogre 04. Yeah. I think this base is gonna be alright. I think this actually was my same thoughts on the original one too. I wasn't like too crazy for it. Yeah, it does seem... It does seem like the layer is probably just good. The layer is probably actually good for a lot more stamina type combos. Maybe pair that up with a Hasbro's Slingshock Eternal. Or actually, let's say Hasbro's Bearing. That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe under... Actually, that'd be a good video, actually. Maybe I'll do a sequel or actually stamina combos for Heat Salamander. Heat Salamander, excuse me. For using the wrong name. It is losing, but what I will do to redeem it, I'll do it in its attack in 10-bladed, and if I can beat Hercules, that'll be it after that. Alright, come on, Salamander! Jump! Do your little jumping thing! Yeah, we'll do it against TT in a second. I actually was thinking there could be some layers, like maybe Ogre even, which I do want to do a quick test for, actually. Ogre against Hercules. Yeah, operating an attack is too risky. It's too risky. I do think maybe, because I know Ogre is really good to give knockback, you could find maybe a decent combo for attack, and the Hasbro's Operate could be pretty useful. We will do it against TT now. We're going to see if TT beats it in 10 seconds, or if it does. Both of these bays, you know, same mode for everything. Actually, TAKARA TOMY attack? What's... Did TT lose because... Okay, let me try that again. He beat it when it was in its attack mode. No one... Like, wait a minute. TAKARA TOMY. Hasbro. Is Hasbro gonna beat it? What? What? Okay, this isn't like Hercules where you can blame it on Eternal for the... Excuse me. I just want to see. Is Heat Salamander better than TAKARA, TOMY? Please. That was a fluke. Let's. Okay. We can rest easy now. So, not that bad. It's alright. I would give this a 7 out of 10. Is this worth picking up? Yeah, I would say so. It's not really that bad, and Larry still keeps saying gimmicks. You could probably actually find a decent stamina combo to actually pull Salamander with. Operate's okay. I'm not really a fan of Operates, to be honest. It's alright. I do think that it keeps the exact same gimmicks and does get something interesting. So even if you do like TAKARA TOMY, this is at least something to look forward to, definitely. 7 out of 10, I would say. And yeah, that's it for this video. 1,000 likes, and thanks for watching. Wait, you think I wasn't gonna actually show the QR code? Come on. Alright, here is the QR code. There you go, there's the QR code.